Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we are covering Gardevoir. Now Gardevoir is an absolutely amazing Pokemon, really high special attack, really high special defense, relatively good speed, a little bit of a letdown on defense and HP though, but overall Gardevoir is such an amazing Pokemon. I love using it. It is really just amazing in a lot of different teams. Obviously not available in its Mega form currently, but its standard form will do quite well in competitive. Now I've got two generic sets, one good Dynamax set and one incredibly quirky Dynamax set, which I am going to use at some point because it would catch everybody off guard. 100% it would catch anyone off guard. I think it would work really well. No, I don't think it would work really well. I think it would just be hilarious. Right, the first set we have today is a Choice Scarf Gardevoir. Now, this is probably the most common version of Gardevoir you might see. So we have a Choice Scarf on here, synchronizes the ability. So if you get burnt or toxic, for example, you can do it to the other Pokemon without having to waste a move. Attacks, we've got Psychic and Moonblast. They're both really strong stab moves, which is really effective. You've got Focus Blast to hit things like Steel types, which can be a massive pain, especially considering you're part Fairy. And then you've got Thunderbolt just for a bit of variety here. Obviously with the Choice Scarf you do have 1.5 times on your speed, but you are locked into a move, so do be cautious on what moves you are picking. So for example, don't pick Psychic if there is a Dark type in the bag, because that will come out and force you to switch. EVs, I've gone for max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed and less attack, 4 EVs and special defense. You can always go for modest if you feel that your speed tiers are looking good, but if you want a really fast Pokemon, I would recommend going for that timid nature there. The second Gardevoir set is a support set. So we have Heal Bell, Healing Wish, Toxic, and Psychic on here. Now, for the Toxic to be on here, you do have to transfer it from a previous generation, so do bear that in mind if you want to use this Gardevoir. We have Trace as the ability. Now, sometimes you can use Trace to your advantage. I know once that I managed to Trace an Oricorio's ability. I can't remember what it is, but I think it's Dancer. So if it does a dance move, you do the dance move, and it did do a dance move, and then I ended up doing one, which was really good. So it can come in use sometimes, so I do like using Trace every now and again. You've got Leftovers to heal yourself up, because you are going to be taking some hits. Heal Bell to heal up your Pokemon on their status conditions, so if you've got something burning your physical mons, you can come in, Heal Bell, and get rid of those burns, putting them back up to full power. Healing Wish, when you're a little bit lower down in your health and you really need to re-heal another Pokemon, you can Healing Wish, so you'll faint, but you'll fully recover the Pokemon that you bring in, which is really good, really handy if you have a win condition in the back that's quite damaged. Toxic to rack up that toxic damage and force some switches. Sometimes it can be really handy. And again, we've got Psychic as the stab attack here. EVs, you've got max HP and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed and less attack. You could run max special defense with a, I think it's calm or careful nature, so with more special defense and less attack, and 4 EVs in special attack. So you can run it in slightly different ways depending on what you're wanting, whether you're wanting a fast Pokemon to be able to pull off that Heal Bell and Healing Wish, or if you want a slightly slower Pokemon but with more bulk, so it can live a few more hits. Now, for the most exciting part of the video, we've got this really quirky Choice Band Gardevoir. Now, if you don't know, basically when you're Dynamax, your Choice Band is not active. Normally the Choice Band gives you 1.5 times in your attack and locks you into a move, but when you are Dynamax, that is not happening. Now, what I would recommend is Dynamaxing on your first turn, using Focus Blast 3 times, because you've still got good special attack, even though you're not investing into it. Use Focus Blast, it will turn to Max Knuckle, use that 3 times, and it will raise up your attack power by 3 times, so 2.5 times. And then when you turn back to your normal size, you'll have the Choice Band on top of that as well. And you also have a couple of pretty good attacks here as well. You have Fire Punch, Zen Headbutt, and Shadow Sneak. So obviously Zen Headbutt is your stab move. Fire Punch hits things like Steel types, and then Shadow Sneak can hit things like Ghost types, which can get you super effective as well. And then Shadow Sneak has got that priority. So It is very, very quirky, very, very different, something that I don't think people would anticipate with a Gardevoir, and it's 100% something I want to try out. Not that I'd necessarily recommend that you use this, but I think it would be absolutely hilarious to use, and I think it would really catch people off guard. EVs go for max attack and max speed. I put a hasty nature on here, so more speed and less defense. You could always invest less in your special attack if you wished, but that is always an option. You can always go for plus attack, minus defense if you want to, but that, again, is up to you. Now, for a realistic Dynamax Gardevoir, we have a weakness policy Gardevoir. So nothing absolutely huge. Obviously, weakness policy doubles your attack and special attack when it becomes activated. So essentially putting your special attack up to 700 in this case, which is really, really high. We've got Moonblast, which is a Moonblast and Psychic I've already talked about. Thunderbolt, again, coverage. And then Thunder Wave, just to slow down some other Pokemon because you are going to be slower than a lot of different Pokemon. So having that Thunder Wave can be really beneficial to slow them down so you can outspeed them and start doing more damage. EVs, I've gone for max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed and less attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. You could go for modest if you want to, but I'd recommend going for that timid just to get that little bit extra speed there. That is all for today, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out for it, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.